Welcome. Maybe the best day of the NBA. Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Hawks. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And the focus was to get stopped. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Tyrese Maxey out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Porter. Then it's Turner. And it's Stokes in at the power forward. On the left block, the shot by Turner no good. Well, it was Pittsburgh winning their last game against the Spurs. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Here's Stokes, covered by Mitchell. Here's Bane. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Lillard.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bane loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
Clippers with the ball after Pittsburgh's three-pointer at the other end. Outside Turner. Pass to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Stokes can't get it to go. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. Lillard with it, picked up by Turner. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Stokes. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Now, here's Bane. Following the miss by Michael Porter.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And it's Lillard missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Passes to Stokes. Over Mitchell. Stokes can't get it to go.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Here's Mitchell. And another shot. The rebound by Turner.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Poked loose. Maxey against Lillard. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Clippers. And there's the pass to Stokes. On the wing, Bane. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Steve, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right, winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
And Pittsburgh with the possession here, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. And he gets the bucket.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
a switch here. Knox is checked in. And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Pittsburgh, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Now, here's Maxey. No scoring in this one. Outside, Bain. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 4 on the clock. Here's Maxey. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Bain looking around. Misses the 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Yep, that one goes in there.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pittsburgh foul call. Mintz.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Miles Turner. Porter comes in for Bain. And it's Mitchell in for Maxey.
Davion Mitchell.
On the wing, Mitchell. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
He always has the green light to take those kinds of shots because he is absolutely lethal from there.
Out to the wing. Here's Knox. The Clippers grab the miss.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Porter.
Pittsburgh foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
At the line for 2.
And Porter drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Knox for the 3. The shot comes out. All right, there. The horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Knox out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Edwards. And it's O'Connor in at the 4 spot. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And for Los Angeles, Porter against Edwards. Here's the three. Pittsburgh pulls it in. And for Pittsburgh, they've got Edwards. Knocks out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's O'Connor in at the 4.
Number 22, Stokes.
The Clippers trail. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Now, here's Mitchell. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Claxton. No good on the shot. With the drive, here's O'Connor. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.